You're vibing to the Beatles in your room, singing and bobbing your head to their biggest hits.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the
You thought to yourself, how you wish John Lennon is still alive today. You'd do anything to meet him. As the outro of the song Hey Jude plays, your vision suddenly fades to black and you pass out. You then wake up to a loud horrific scream. What was that? There, you see Yoko Ono in the flesh. But a young Yoko Ono, she's performing with John Lennon? You realize you've been transported back in time, and you now have the ability to save John Lennon. What should you do? It's easy to say, right? When the shooter's about to shoot him, attack the shooter or hide John Lennon, right? Yeah, possible. And we'll get into that. But eventually, there's still gonna be plenty of extremists ready to shut down John Lennon. After all, what led to his death was what came out of his mouth. According to the shooter, Mark Chapman, he was enraged by the former Beatle. Due to his lavish lifestyle, his heart was filled with jealousy and hate. But one comment from Lennon was also one of the turning points that motivated his crime. It was when John Lennon said, "We're more popular than Jesus." The shooter Mark was a religious person and was shocked to hear those remarks. America in those periods was still largely conservative and considered comments like these extremely sensitive. Anyways, you're gonna have to tell Lennon the truth. Tell him you're from the future and to take it easy on the religious comments. Otherwise, the future might just repeat itself. And if he doesn't believe it, start singing all his unreleased songs. That would probably shock him and would probably do the trick. Now that you have him listening to you, you've probably already prevented a lot of future assassination attempts on Lennon. You could even bring the Beatles back together if you want, and even release some new songs with them. Head towards a new genre and call it your own.
It's just one of those days where you don't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked, everybody sucks.
Okay, this is about saving lives here. You still want to be sure. So during the date of the shooting, which is 8th of December 1980, you're gonna want to identify the shooter, Mark Chapman. You must go to the Dakota, which is John Lennon's place, in the evening. This is because Chapman gets his autograph first before assassinating Lennon later at night. But do not tackle him yet. You would want evidence to lock him up, otherwise he would return at a later date to commit the crime. Stay close to Chapman at all times, approximately 10:50 p.m. Be prepared. This is when he would raise his firearm. As soon as he reaches for his weapon, tackle him and yell for help. Assuming you're strong, disarm him and wait for the cops to arrive. Mark Chapman will now face attempted murder charges and will likely be convicted. He will be facing 10 to 25 years in prison or more. Congratulations, you saved John Lennon. The Beatles and John will now thank you. Probably even write a song about you. Oh, and if you enjoyed the video, oh boy,